Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I missed last week's vlog, so I just wanted to show you a full week of my life to give you all the updates of what's going on. I was working all last week at the beach, so my face is literally so dry. So I'm using a ton of this everything balm from Primarily Pure. I fell asleep at 9, so I had some pretty decent sleep, but I didn't even realize it was Monday, to be honest. Kind of felt like the weekend. I don't really know what the plan is today because I got sick over the weekend and I'm still kind of recovering. So I don't really know if I'm going to work out or maybe just go for a long walk instead. I mean, it's kind of just like my throat that is hurting at this point. I'm still on summer break from school. I don't start till like September, so I'm just trying to soak up the rest of this break as much as possible. I had some laundry to do this morning, so I immediately got started on that, or else I will procrastinate and leave it on the bed for the next, 4 days probably. But I also feel if I do at least one productive thing in the morning, it sets me up for such a good day. That being said, I was still feeling a little bit sick and my throat was kind of bothering me, so I decided to take this day very slow and relaxed. Okay, so I have to take my dogs for a walk and then I'll be able to take myself for a walk. So I'm bringing my tea to go. And then I also want to sauna and roll out with the foam roller afterwards. And I also believe there's nothing wrong with choosing relaxation and recovery. So can you guess where we ended up walking to? Over this hustle culture where you just work, always be productive no matter what. I got a honey cinnamon latte, hot to help with my throat, even though the milk kind of makes my mucus worse, but it still tastes really good, so it's worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna do some editing while I sit here and sip on this. Crickets! So I had planned in my head that I was gonna make like this very fall breakfast with some apples and cinnamon with my oatmeal, and then I went on that walk and it was really hot outside. So now I'm gonna make something cold and a bit more refreshing. And I love a loaded yogurt bowl, emphasis on loaded because I want more toppings than yogurt. So I got all the fresh fruit I could find in my fridge. I'm gonna do some blackberries from the farmer's market. Ooh, that's a lot. Gunk on the blackberries, whatever. Honestly, I don't ever care to wash my fruit. That's probably not good, but it's just too much work. And I'm also gonna do some apple and nectarine. We got all the fruit in. Now we need the best toppings ever. We got some 7 Sundays Cocoa Crunch cereal as granola number 1. I think I should have got a bigger bowl. Then we got this Toasty crispy protein puffs. I don't really know, but they're pretty good. Put a couple of these because they're so big. Then some cinnamon, which I should have put before that, but whatever. And my almond butter. Big old glob. Oh yeah. Can you see that? Now that is what a yogurt bowl should look like. So one thing that I did add to my routine, or actually I guess maybe take away, that genuinely has changed a lot is not going to the gym bright and early in the morning, or at least not going to the gym as soon as I wake up. I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like every time I would go to the gym in the morning, I would feel so rushed and I would start my day with so much stress, like, oh my gosh, I have to get to the gym and hurry up. I have to eat my pre-workout snack and hurry up and get to the gym. It was just not a good way to start my day off at all. I do really enjoy working out in the morning though. I love getting it done first thing, don't have to worry about it. But there is also a joy I have found in doing an evening workout. It's almost like working off all the stress from my day. Another something that helps work off the stress of a day is definitely one of these protein pumpkin balls. They are so scrumptious. So this is going to be the taste test of the pumpkin balls to see whether or not I should add white chocolate to it. I think it kind of needs the chocolate. Do you agree? Yeah. Literally one of my favorite things during the week is having a sweet treat prepped and ready in the fridge to grab and go whenever I please, because I have literally the biggest sweet tooth on the planet. So yes, I need a sweet treat accessible at all times. Alrighty. I just got back from acting class and I got my new tripod, which isn't this one. It's one much larger, so it can actually stand on the floor, which is really nice. I was debating on whether or not I was gonna make a bowl of cereal, but then I was like, why wouldn't I? So I'm gonna have some of this Cocoa Crunch before I go to bed. Since the Cocoa Crunch is like kind of really small and I like bigger clusters for my cereal, I'm gonna add a little bit of the other granola. I also need to feed my sourdough starter because I did not use it at all last week since I was working. So I'm trying to revive it currently so I can make some bagels, which I've been really craving lately. So I'm gonna give it a quick feed before I have my cereal bowl. I have been experiencing some fruit fly issues though. So that is why I double covered it with this towel. And then I just lift it over itself so I could still see. My throat is honestly still kind of bugged, but I think I'll be good enough tomorrow. Get in a nice little run because I still have 10 miles to do this week. So I'm probably gonna do 3 tomorrow, or maybe a little less. I don't know. We'll see. Forgot to mention, I got this raw milk from a local farm. They hand deliver it every other week or every week. You can choose. So good and convenient. Bye-bye. So I really wanted to try and do 3 miles on the treadmill today, but my body just could not get through it. And I had to stop at like 1.8. And I can't lie, physically choosing to stop was easy, but mentally it really took a toll on me and I felt so disappointed in myself. But then I really thought about it, which was the harder option, choosing to stop or choosing to keep going? And well, choosing to stop was definitely the harder one, which made me know that that was the choice I needed to make for my body and for my health. Definitely doesn't make the decision easier when you think about it that way, but it does kind of help me cope, and I still kind of took it hard today, but there was a bright side that you will see it coming very soon later on in this video. I'm not really hungry yet, so I'm just going to sit here and edit and finish up my coffee, and then probably make some apple cinnamon oats when I do get hungry. So we just stopped at Target real quick, and I decided to pick up this new nut butter because I heard that it was like viral or something, and there's literally only 3 left too, so I really want to try it, and it's super clean. I absolutely love fall, and I genuinely think it is one of the best seasons besides spring. All the coziness and fall baking that comes with it is literally the best thing on this planet. You get to hibernate and wear comfy sweaters all the time, and you have an excuse to eat these beautiful apple cinnamon oats. Let's give this new nut butter a shot. What I did love about it is how like liquidy it was, because the other almond butter that I have is like super thick and it's not very like drizzleable. So I really like how this can drizzle. Apple cinnamon oats with some almond cashew snickerdoodle butter. It's hot. That's so good. It's not super sweet, which I'm surprised about. I figured it was gonna be pretty sweet. Has a nice little saltiness too. I'm gonna finish up my breakfast while I continue to do more editing.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go now.
Honestly, I was feeling in quite the slump today, so I decided to go outside, get some fresh air, put my feet in the ground, because that just always makes me feel 10 times better. So I was craving some bao buns, so I decided to honor that craving and come over to the farmer's market to get some chicken, and I think it has mushroom, but I don't know, just some chicken buns, and I am very excited to get them because they are so good. Like competing with Din Tai Fung, kind of good. I think I've probably been through this one too many times, but the realization that I had is if I am constantly over restricting and saying, no, you can't have ice cream, no, you can't have this, I will definitely end up binging. So that is why I decided to end my day off with a little bit of ice cream and some trashy reality TV.
I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay. I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love.
Okay, so I just finished editing for a couple of hours and we're going for a little treat at the farmer's market. I think we're gonna do sourdough cinnamon roll.
It overflows. It's out of control. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control. Oh, baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control.
I'm getting ready to go for my long run on the track right now. I've never actually ran on a track before, so I'm excited to see how it goes, but I'm really tired of running on the treadmill, so I want to be outside. But I'm gonna go for 4.5 miles. We'll see how I do. That's around 18 laps. And yeah, I didn't make my bed. Social media is fake. I don't make my bed every morning. Just starting right now, feeling really strong, so this should be good. I will see you when I'm halfway. Okay, so I just finished up lap 9, I'm on to 10, so we're halfway through. Feeling okay, I'm a little lightheaded, but other than that, we're good. Right there, I'm a 7.9 out of 10. It was hard, but I felt pretty good, and I finished it, so I'm proud of myself for that. And I enjoyed the track way more than the treadmill, for sure. I think I definitely saw that run as a redemption run from the one on Tuesday, because that was literally the best run I've been on in so long. It was painful, but kind of the good kind of pain. I don't know if that makes sense, but it went so well. And then I went for a really good strength training session, so I was just so proud of myself. Alright, just got back from my run and workout. That honestly felt so amazing. I think I experienced runner's high. That just made me so happy. And then the strength train afterwards, I feel so good. But anyways, I just made some dinner. First time ever making ground chicken like this. I tried a bit of it, honestly. I already did. And it came out really good. So this will definitely be a staple. It's an Asian kind of sauce. And then I have some corn on the side because we got that from the farmer's market. So I was super excited to try that. Got some cucumber, avocado, some rice for extra carbs. But yeah, I'm just going to eat this, enjoy, probably have a sweet treat afterwards, and call it a night. I had such a great day. I know, yeah, this chicken is so good. It's so flavorful. I don't even know how I did it. Sometimes I feel like ground beef doesn't sop up all the juices. Wait, no. Sometimes I feel like ground beef doesn't soak up all the flavor of whatever you add to it, but this chicken really, really soaks it up. So I've been awake for about an hour and a half now. I'm eating some cereal out of my Ducky cup. I'm about to get started on my zucchini brownies. I really do think one of the best parts of life is when things are looking so grim that you can't see past all the bad, and then something great happens and you're like, wow, I should have known all along that something good was gonna come from this. And that's kind of how I felt this week. I mean, I started the weekend prior to this sick, so that just definitely wasn't a good way to prepare for this week. And then I had the struggles with the run and just not feeling good about myself. And now here I am at the end of the week, the day after one of my longest runs I have ever done, making these beautiful zucchini brownies. I don't feel like waiting for these to cool down, so I'm going to take a bite right now. Oh, they're still hot. Still a lot better than I thought they'd be. They're a little cakey, but...
Oh, I'm slipping away.